Thank you for tuning in, and let's get started with today's afternoon technical analysis. Earnings before open tomorrow is Carnival Cruise Line and CarMax. Those are the two well-known companies that I see over here. The Fed sees banks will have enough capital to keep lending even if the unemployment rises to 10% under the stress test that was done today, and 33 banks were included in the test. Bed Bath & Beyond is reducing their store hours and turning down the air conditioning to cut down costs. And they're announcing this just before they have their earnings on June 29th, which is next week. McDonald's is going to simplify franchising policies to attract more diverse candidates. This is just given as they have been sued in the past years over racial discrimination. Amazon is looking to ease the local housing crisis in Seattle by investing $23 million to increase their affordable housing. And biggest news that I saw, Cristiano Ronaldo and Binance have announced an NFT partnership. Cristiano Ronaldo said that his collection would be an opportunity for fans to own an iconic piece of sports history. And this is an attempt at Binance trying to expand this NFT market share. And on to crypto, here we have the squeeze indicator. And the squeeze indicator, it just measures momentum. So it turned yellow, which gives me a heads up that the momentum is shifting, especially after consecutive downwards momentum right here. As for the price action, it seems like Bitcoin's price is bouncing on 20,000 level. Let's see if it can gain momentum and pass the 22 and 24,000 level. 22 and 24 over here, which was drawn a while ago. Now on to the hourly chart on the SPY. On the hourly chart, we have a gap, and the gap level is at 377 and 85 cents. The last candle today was closed at 378.13, which means the gap was closed. However, it barely broke out. And just look at these opening rallies. Do you see a pattern? Here it opened up, rallied hard, and hit like sort of a resistance, and it just trended sideways. And then we see over here on Wednesday, it opened up, so after hours it went down, and then it opened up on this support, and then it rallied hard until it hit around the same level, trended sideways, came back down towards the end of the day. And today, not that much of a rally like the past 2 days, but it just seems to hit this sort of resistance, and then it goes down a little bit around this EMA, and then it rallies back up, but around the same area. Also, my squeeze indicator, which is my momentum indicator, it just has now is building a squeeze, which means that there's a lot of momentum that is building up, which means that the cap price action is going to fire either breaking up or down. So two scenarios: is going to break this level and really hard and just fire up, or it's going to keep building, or it's not going to be able to and just little by little build momentum until it flushes down. And on the daily chart, the SPY hasn't even gone to the EMA retrace back, or it hasn't even touched the level of the gap, hasn't closed the gap. 389.75, that's the gap that has to close. So there is a possibility that it could keep trending up little by little, or just come back down around this level and just play around for a while. But right now, this is the channel that is going to be trending. And here is a close-up of the 5-minute chart. We have a choppy start all the way towards 11 a.m. and then it just trended down, down, down up until 1 p.m. where it made a reversal and then shot up and made a higher high on the day. Puts to calls around the average, which means that neither of them were bought more than the other. So puts and calls were bought equally today, and not more one than the other. And as for the VIX, it seems to keep around this area, the 29 price level area. In my previous videos, this line was drawn to show how the VIX trends around this level. So it has come back to this level from time these past couple of days. So a majority of sectors rallied some more than the other ones, but the best one was healthcare, with second consumer staples, and the worst one was energy, again like yesterday. And tomorrow on the economic calendar, we have at 7:30 St. Louis Fed President James Bullard speaking. And then at 10 a.m. we have consumer sentiment. And that one is going to be about how much consumer sentiment has changed since last report. So that's something to keep an eye on. And at 10 a.m. inflation expectations. New home sales also. And at 4 p.m. we have San Francisco Fed President Mary Daly speaking. And that's it for today's technical analysis. Hope this video and information serves you well and helps you trade better tomorrow. And thank you for watching. You have a good afternoon.